151 for Kimberly. Yeah, see what that gets me. It gets me that. Okay. Okay, nothing new yet. Special! I'll take a special.
Very well.
This technique is above some of your abilities. Take it. It's like a Punisher. Oh, it's like his level 2. Okay. Launch the opponent into the air with the shockwave from the landing of a powerful jump, before following it up with a strong attack. Effective against enemies using projectiles. From long range, its direction can be controlled back and forth after performing it. I can change where I land? That does sound handy. Maybe I'll try that out. It'll probably take some practice to use well. New interaction. Power attracts more power. Do you understand this? Power seeks power, I guess? Oh, yes, that's why I was drawn to you. To learn. You are nothing but a gnat lost in the tempest of my power. You will make no difference to one such as me.
Pay attention.
Those who desire power will inevitably need one they can exercise that power on. In that veritable underworld I found myself in. Battles raged on in an endless storm. Power spoke more than words. And so I pursued that power, wrested it from the hands of those that wished to kill me.
Indeed.
So my organization grew, as did my power. And that is how power is gained. This power that sleeps within me, I have yet to gain full control over it. I've managed to restrain it, but a single error, and it could consume me whole. But that is power, is it not? Oh my goodness. I didn't realize the Honda had so much. Yeah, sure, I'm doing everyone in order except Jamie, pretty much.
Yes.
Fine then, I shall face you. Nervous. Ooh, that move. What's that detonation thing I'd been hearing about? Didn't actually detonate, but maybe it's supposed to be. Does not seem to have figured out what to do about this yet. I'm gonna save this thing for round 2. Ooh. Oh, that's right, there is no round 2 if I win. My bad. No, you insignificant gnat. Alright. Attractions available.
Indeed.
Shadaloo is gone. I'm aware of a number of stragglers that act of their own accord. They await my next move with fear in their hearts. They stamp and claw at the ground in hopes they will escape Shadaloo's influence. Let them do as they wish.
Nevertheless.
Not even I myself know if the Lord of Shadaloo, they are so eagerly awaiting, has returned. Only time shall tell.
However,
But I do know one thing to be true.
my power.
I have the power to possess whatever it is in the world that I desire. So let them play while they can. I increased bond? We're bonding!
Well,
Soon I can ask myself about my relationship with you. Can you manage this technique? Back fist combo. That's it? Step forward and deliver a backhand blow into a powerful palm thrust. Plants a psycho mine on hit. I mean, maybe. I don't see the point so far. Like, that's not going to be more useful than anything else I have. And it's a quarter circle move, which means a lot of moves are going to be not available to me if I use that, so
you must know.
do not expect me to save you. Only summon me should the battle be one worthy of me witnessing. We'll now stay in the fight longer next time we call them for help. Sweet! I don't think I've called him into a fight yet.
You will learn.
This Bison fell after a battle with a number of fighters. However, I have no memories of such an encounter.
It is possible.
But should I cross paths with them again, I shall crush them underneath my boots. A fitting way to pay my condolences to myself. Yay! Seems I was the head of a large organization once. That organization is no longer at my disposal. Subordinates will gather naturally with time. But what of you? Do you have the tenacity and skills required to be my subordinate? I'm loyal at least. I'll do whatever you want. Now Leo's not pledging himself to Bison. He's just very foolishly learning everything he can from him. So I'll go with this option, just so that he's not being clear about who he's loyal to. Ridiculous. Loyalty is of no more worth than mere garbage. If you wish to serve me, I must have your use above all else. I did not like that answer.
What?
Which is fair. What? Do I like, you ask? What meaning is there in such questions? I agree, because I've just got knockoff Blanketchan dolls, and frankly, that's all you're going to be getting.
Pay attention.
I take that which I wish, and destroy that which displeases me. Pray that does not one day come to include you. Oof. Alright. Special!
Intriguing.
I did not expect to bestow upon you this technique, truth be told. However, it is yours. Take it. You surprise me. I bet you didn't know how to jump. Now go forth in the world and make all tremble at your ability to jump. You shall bear the mark of the student of M. Bison by being able to rise in the air by this much at an angle. Yeah, this is the description. A quick and high-reaching jump. 2 different follow-ups can be used from it. And it's a charge attack. You have to hold down before you can jump. This is so much less effective than just jumping. Didn't even give me the follow-up attacks. That's it. That's everything. I am entertained. Balrog Vega. Name is spoken by the so-called residual memories. I grasped within the deeper reaches of my own memories for answers, yet I found only more mysteries. Find them, that is your mission. I do not believe they are in this game.
Now.
Now go, where do I start? I don't know. You're supposed to know. What? Okay. Okay, hold up. Not expecting immediate fight. Also, I've... Oh, that was the wrong move. Oh well. It was effective, regardless. It's level 100 now? Good grief. Alright. Started on us and try it. Oh, that was a good cover. He's doing crazy amounts of damage. I might have him in a nearly infinite loop. Not quite infinite. Ooh. Best use another one of these. Okay, was it back that I wanted to do? There we go. He's taking so much damage. Goodness. And he's causing massive amounts of damage. Unfortunately, that move also creates a lot of distance. I'll take one of these. For whatever reason, could not quite get into using my projectile there. Ah, dang. That was the wrong one. Oof. Everything does so much damage. I don't think I'm expected to win this fight, but they're probably underestimating how many items I have. Ouch. But not that that's doing me much good right now. Can I take these during a move? Yeah. Hey. Ugh. Ow. It would not surprise me if I actually go through most of these, though. The way this is going. That's pretty effective. Like, I'm surprised at how useful it's turning out to be. Yeah, it gets close to them and then it pauses and then takes a swipe. It behaves differently from most projectiles, and that seems to be enough of a difference that it keeps catching the AI off guard. I've been finding it comes in handy. I'm somehow managing to keep him at a distance here. It is unfortunate that it's taking as long as it is. But this appears to be the working strategy.
Alright. Let's go, there's no quite full. Oh, I chipped some of it off. He does get block fatigue, doesn't he? If he does, it seems like it's taking a long time. I thought everybody does.
Pitiful
Can't fight over. Is that head of yours only for show? Think of the method yourself. All of that was just... We just spent 10 minutes having a fight. Just for him to go, I don't know. Mission accepted. Okay. I got an update for y'all after I did some experimenting. So it turns out the follow-up attacks that come with Shatterwise actually do come with Shatterwise. You don't have to unlock them separately. It's just choosing not to actually show either of the follow-ups here, so that's why I was thinking that would be missing. So I'll show you what's going on. I've got it set as my down special in modern controls. So that's the basic thing. So while I'm in the air, I can do a weak attack for a stomp. Actually, on modern controls, I think it's any of the just like attack buttons. And if you press the attack button again, then you do that follow-up. Like that. So bounce, and then punch. And if you press special while you're in the air, you do this like slap attack. Which with the sword just looks like a stab. In the sky. Which I like. And after some testing, there's pros and cons to this. Because by comparison, what I've got as my down special is Zimo Slam. And that's a very easy thing to just spam. And if you've watched this far in these videos, then you've probably identified the type of player that I am. And spamming is what I do. But if I try just spamming this move with the stomp, don't cover a lot of distance. And if I try just spamming the slap version, works to a point, but then when I get too close to them, I just end up jumping over them, like not doing anything. And that's where like the quick stomp comes in handy. I can also delay the second input, so I cover a bit more ground. So in other words, the good thing about this move in comparison to the Zimo Slam is that it gives you options. And that's cool, but in comparison to the Zimo Slam, the reason I'm not enjoying it as much is... how do I put this without hurting my own feelings? Simpler inputs are better for me. It moves where I don't have to decide which specific inputs to do very quickly as the situation is changing. My success in Street Fighter 6 does not come from thinking on the fly, so much as it comes from being able to figure out what particular moves my opponent is weak against, and just spamming those moves. And because Zimo Slam is a simpler input, because there isn't two different versions of it based on how I do it, it's just a matter of if it works, and I keep doing that. Whereas with this, I gotta keep distance in mind, amongst other things. But if you're a player who is better than me at calculating distance and speed and where things are right now in comparison to where they're going to be by the time an attack actually lands, then this could be a useful attack for you. Text message. I have heard. You were told to look into the names of Vega and Balrog. Yes, it is indeed true that they were both officers of Shadaloo. But they were nothing special, not truly important. Allow me to make some preparations to assist you in your task. Let's see... yes. First, go to the Colosseo in Italy. I will ensure that you find a clue that will assist you in your search for Vega. Alright. Didn't even have to leave. Just had to quit the game briefly and then come jump back in. I don't think anybody here heals me. Oh, this guy.
What can I get for you?
What special local cuisines are there in Unknown? Shadaloo platter, fine Shadaloo platter, deluxe Shadaloo platter, psycho smoothie, combat rations. Actually makes sense. It annoyingly makes sense. Yeah, I guess that. If anything. There I go, I'll splurge. Give me the deluxe. The deluxe prison tray of food. Thank you.
Thank you. Please come again.
Thank you. Please come again. The Fang was going to be the first person I tried. Looking for information. But I'm glad Fu contacted me first. Marissa. Is it you I talk to, or do I look for someone else? Instead of fretting about your progress, focus on training instead. Aside from that, eat well, crap well, and sleep well. In that order? You can solve most of life's problems with those simple steps.
By the way,
Wahaha. These level 89 and level 90 people do stand out a little bit. Let's talk to one of them. Ignacio. Oh, there's nothing to say. Okay.
hey,
I thought you were wearing a mask. Are you foos? I pity the foo. Shh. Okay. Hold your frickin' horses, I'll explain. You're going to fight with him here.
hey.
According to what Fu said. Apparently you have to fight in the most beautiful way possible, whatever that means. Are they gonna tell me what that means? When? Oh, without taking damage. Let's see. Against level 90? I don't know if I can pull that off even with being cheap.
Although they're not being very smart so far.
Well, it's certainly beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, I was briefly worried there. Until the fight actually went underway. Is that a kid?
Really?
Did I just beat up a kid? Well, that certainly seemed beautiful enough. Not that I would know. Vega mask! Nice. Fuse it to take that mask and give it to a guy named Fang Fei. Whoever that is. Ah, you're there. Ah, there you are.
Yes, what is it?
The mask, Mr. Fu informed me. It's proof that you fought beautifully. It apparently can also be used as a means to contact someone.
Oh my days!
However, I am but a humble peddler of medicines and have no knowledge of such things. Is there someone you are looking for? You must next go to the underground stadium in Neshal. That is what Mr. Fu told me. Money. Money. I need money. Alright. Underground Stadium. Is that... Underground Stadium? It might be here. Wait, is it literal underground or is it just underground as in not a lot of people are supposed to know about it? In any cases, I feel like this is the most logical place to go. There's a lot of things that underground could mean, but arena is more specific. Message! You're in the wrong place, idiot! Oh, it seems you've been tasked by this Bison to look into me. Normally I would have no interest in speaking with someone I've never met, let alone heard of.
I did not care much for the organization in the
I wasn't
first
done
place.
reading your stuff. Alright, using my time powers, I've gone back to read this and put this before the actual cutscene. But consider this as thanks for your assistance with Ignacio. My name is Vega. Why is it still question marks on? You may call me by that name if you wish. Some also call me Balrog. Some call him Balrog? Neither are my true name, of course. They are no different than my title as one of the kings of Shadaloo. These names are but a smokescreen meant to protect the leadership of the organization from identification. I did not care much for the organization in the first place. I've never desired... Oh, it just goes into what he was saying. Okay. I do not care much for the organization in the first place.
I have never desired absolute power. I am the master of my own castle, after all. However...
Wait, did he lose his claws and now he's just growing his own? Because that's actually gross. For him, not for... Did, like, anybody to whom that makes sense? But... For him, just because I know his thing is beauty, like, he's growing hag-raven claws. That seems unbecoming.
I admit to having found some hint of beauty in the crazed ambition for world domination. So if this reborn leader of Shadaloo tale is true, if this is to be the beginning of a new age of madness and blood, perhaps it will be time for me to take up my claw once again. You may inform your leader of this.
So, like, here's the thing. I knew about... Okay, so, like, a full story. Okay, so for those who don't know, and even this is only what I know, or what I remember hearing. The original Street Fighter game had a character called Mike. That character was Mike Tyson, or was basically just an unabashed ripoff of Mike Tyson. That character is probably supposed to be the same character as Balrog in Street Fighter 2. but they couldn't go with the name that they were using for him, which was Mike Bison. So they gave him a different name and changed his name to Balrog. Which I also thought would have been copyrighted, because that's the name of a creature from Lord of the Rings. And apparently it is copyrighted if you use it in certain contexts, but apparently not in the context of a boxer. But don't take that as legal advice from me. But whoever came up with the name Mike Bison liked the short form M. Bison so much that they decided to give that to someone. So they took the character who was named Vega, and they changed his name to M. Bison. And they took the name Vega and gave it to someone else. And that's the story of the 3 boss characters of Street Fighter II, not including Sagat, who was like already a boss from Street Fighter 1. So those 3 people, M. Bison, Vega, and Balrog, have this like name-swapping love triangle going on. And now I'm finding out that Vega also goes by the name Balrog sometimes. So this is really messing with my head.